Hey everyone. Okay, it's been about 2 weeks solid. I've been using the FlatWave antenna here, and I've been pretty impressed with it. It's been a really nice piece of equipment. Um, I'm running this video on the idea of a meets or exceeds my current solution. My current solution was this, and this is again a very nice piece of technology, but it's it's big. You have to have a place to set it down. The other drawback of this technology that I would point out that I didn't care for about the Turk is that although all the powered antennas are going to have something like this, it's a way to amplify signal. But this has a switch in it, and the switch is on and off. In the dark, when you're trying to figure out if it's working or not working, there's no light indicator here, so I don't know whether or not I'm actually improving the signal or not. I don't know if it's on. The FlatWave doesn't have that problem because you simply plug in and it goes. And it's got a USB to micro USB, and the micro USB of course plugs into the amplifying brick that's on the line, the 18-foot cord. So that problem's been kind of removed. I also like that solution because all the components are pretty common. If I lose the power brick, I can just go get a cell phone charge. USB charger. If I lose the cable, a USB to micro USB is extremely common. All the components of this, well, it says it's made in the United States, so that's kind of a plus. Let's start off with aesthetics. Aesthetically speaking, I don't find, as a techno geek, I don't have a problem with having this in my house. But it is bulky. There is a radius you have to watch out for. You have to be careful where you put it, because if it falls, chances are you're going to bend this, and then it's not going to work as well. The FlatWave is much lighter. It's easy to mount. I actually find the geometric pattern to be very pleasant. You probably could put stickers on it if you so desired. I wouldn't put anything that's metal-based stickers because you'll definitely affect it. But for just regular, decor, I find that its shape is unobtrusive and a nice way to put. Plus, because it's flat, I can put it almost anywhere. The thing weighs nothing. So, putting up there, I just took some picture hooks and I just politely hung it there. I wouldn't normally just mount it like this, but you can. So that's kind of nice and easy to do. And if my walls were white opposed to yellow, you'd probably not even notice my white cable there. Now, right now its orientation's like this, and I'm going to actually shift it at a 90-degree orientation so to see if I can pick up those signals that are a little harder to get. I've gotten some, just like with the Turk, I've gotten some, lasing and some artifacting, and so I want to go ahead and see if changing the orientation of the unit will improve that. And that'll be my final review, the next one following up, which I'll also have power scales for it as well. Let's talk about quality of picture. I've had a second set of eyes on this, and this clearly is equal to and probably a little better than my current solution. I am actually, whenever it's Blu-ray, or I'm sorry, near Blu-ray as they call it, or just, let's strike that, let's just say whenever it's HD, it is so obvious HD. It is, you get that feeling of being in the room. The picture is extremely sharp. You can usually see more. I always look for reflections in the eyes and stuff. Almost kind of like a CSI effect that, of course, would never happen in real life. So the picture quality has been pretty phenomenal. I've actually been very impressed with the product. Let's talk about cost. It's about $20 to $30 more on what I found on Amazon and a couple of the other places to get this product over, say, my current solution. I think that the money is well worth it, to be honest, because of the flexibility you have for mounting. The product seems fairly sturdy, as sturdy as you would expect for an antenna. I mean, I wouldn't drag this down the road in your car, but I certainly wouldn't feel bad if it fell from waist high, or I knocked it around a little bit by accident. Not recommended. But the product feels reasonably sturdy for what it's supposed to do. Where when you look at, I mean, these are metal, but these fins are all designed a certain way, and there's a lot of flex there. And as there is there, if I drop this because of the weight of the product, particularly if it's attached to the rest of the unit, there is a possibility I could bend these. And I could maybe bend it back. It may not matter, but it's a concern I've existed with because I have cats. I'm not too worried about that with this. So, I mean, at the end of the day, for the $30 difference, of course, this is all an affordability thing. I would say yes. Definitely go the extra bounds. And of course, as always with OTA, I'm getting out a lot of fees and service charges and extra costs that are associated with cable or DirecTV or Dish or so forth. And for me, this solution works very well. And honestly, the quality of the screen, I've just never looked back. So, summing on the middle part, I'm going to go ahead and move this to the far wall so that I can change the orientation, see if I see any differences there. But I think the product's a win. I really do. I've been pretty pleased with it, been pretty impressed with it. I think if you're looking for a solution that is going to pull in, and this is something to look at, definitely. Again, as always, if anyone has any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. And if there's anything specific you want to look at, let me know, and I'll see about making another video as time allows. Thanks again for taking a look.